So here we have the Mercedes-Benz A180d on a 69 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with tinted windows and alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have plenty of boot space along with those 3 individually folding rear seats, should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. We have the main speedometer, as you can see, and a digital readout for the speedometer beneath that. Within that section, you can also see the total miles of the car, which are 11,656. Just over to the right-hand side, it will show you what gear this car is currently in. It's an automatic. We're in park at the moment. You can change the information that's displayed up on this screen. There are lots of different menus you can go through, and you swipe your way through those using the buttons just here. Beneath that, we've got cruise control and speed limiter. Over on the left-hand side, we have stereo controls and phone controls for the car. And just behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddles enable you to change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the center, we then have the main screen for the vehicle. So there are a lot of ways you can operate this. You can use buttons on the steering wheel, so you can go through various options up there using those, or you can use the buttons down here. This pad works like a trackpad on a laptop, for example, so you can go back to your home screen. You can swipe through things, you can push it down to select things, and you can access certain menus directly from these buttons here. So for example, if you wanted your satellite navigation map, you could hit that button and you'll now see that you have satellite navigation. You can work your way around the screen using the pad that I mentioned just a moment ago. You can go back a step and swipe through things again, as I say, using that pad. So for example, if you want to access your radio, you can do just here. You can go and back out of that, and if you want to listen to your own music, you do that under the media heading, and same for any menu you want to go into. If I put the vehicle into reverse, you'll also see that we have a full color reversing camera available to us with guidelines that show you what direction the vehicle is headed in relation to the image that's being shown on the screen. Working our way down, we have 3 of the fans for your air conditioning, and then the air conditioning itself. So this is dual zone climate control, which means you can adjust the driver and passenger temperatures independently of one another. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed once it enters the vehicle. You can turn your air conditioning on and off, or you can put the vehicle into auto. If you do that, the car will maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and the direction of the air for you. And you might better hear it doing that in the background now. To override it, you can make any manual adjustment you wish to, or turn auto off by using the auto button itself. Under that, we have 2 cup holders, USB-C input down here as well, and then back to the buttons where we started a moment ago. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.